You're running us over, you're shooting us, all because of the color of our skin. All because we have culture, we brought it here, and we are who we are, and we love it here, and we help people here. That's what we're known for. We help people, and yet we're getting terrorized. We're going through this. Our families are being our babies are literally being ripped from our hands. If someone could please tell me if there's something we can do if there's something we could do to help our people, please just imagine yourself in our situation. Imagine your people are being terrorized. They're being ran over. If you literally cannot have empathy for someone, I don't know what to tell you. You're an evil ass human being, and you need help, and you need God. You have no heart, and hell, there's a special place in hell for you. Karma is real, and God will take care of them. This is so heartbreaking. I don't know what we could do to help. I feel so helpless. I just want to help with something. I just want this to end. I just want there to be peace like there was peace. I just want that. That's all I want.
No, it wasn't peace. And so they want to then condemn us to hell because we believe in structure and order. Never mind the fact that you came over here illegally and that you broke the law. You knew you were breaking a law, or at least your parents knew that they were breaking a law. And y'all just absolutely destroyed your own country. So shout out to whatever respective country that a lot of these people are from. Right now, I see a lot of Mexicans are the ones that are complaining about they are getting y'all up out of here. And so, because they've decided to execute on the idea that people that came over here illegally and skipped the line and didn't take care of business and didn't do it the right way, right? Because, and you know what? I'm so tired of them comparing it to black people. It's not the same, not even a little bit. And y'all know that I hold black people accountable on a regular basis. I hold everybody accountable. But it's not the same as being sold to be over here in the transatlantic slave trade versus voluntarily coming over here. A lot of y'all don't even try to learn how to speak English fluently. You don't even speak English at all. Y'all work under the table, send your wages back home so you can take care of family, which I don't even blame y'all for doing that. But then when you got to pay the piper, when you have to start being accountable for the fact that you did something illegal, even though the previous administration was finessing and they the ones that let y'all over here in mass because it's been happening for a long time, all of a sudden everybody needs to be compassionate for your situation. That's not how it works. That's not how life works. And I understand that you're young, she's young. I understand that she's advocating for her people. But if you look at what's happening on the news, they're flying the Mexican flag, they're burning cars, they're destroying businesses, they're rioting in the streets, and they have zero respect for the authority. They don't have respect for the police officers. They don't have respect for ICE. They don't have respect for our president. They don't have respect for themselves. And so they are now treating Los Angeles, which Los Angeles is in shambles. California, shambles. Everything on the West Coast is just going down the drain. And you don't hear nothing, and I mean absolutely zero from the California governor, Gavin Newsom. You don't hear anything from him whatsoever. Karen Bass, Hakeem Jeffries goes on and says that we need to start doxing, practically doxing and showing the identities and finding out where the people live. That's ICE agents that's executing on their job and enforcing the laws that's on the books. Basically, the law says that you cannot come over here illegally and set up shop and then think that you're supposed to stay here. So now that Trump is fulfilling the promises since day one of making sure that they get and the people that's being arrested, they're not even good people. They're not even good people. These are people with crazy criminal records. Listen, I was born here in America. My family was born here in America. All that, right? Literally all of that since whatever, right? Father, grandfather, great grandfather, all of them is born here in America, right? Straight up in the South, Dawson, Georgia, to be specific. I don't even have a criminal record. I have no criminal record. My father, no criminal record. My grandfather, no criminal record. Trump is All of these people that they're demanding, that they were laying in front of the vehicles trying to get ran over and stuff, as she would describe it, all of those people were literally, that they were asking for to get released, had crazy criminal records. And they was out there waving the Mexican flag. Out there waving the Mexican flag.
How can you lack so much compassion? What if your mom, your dad, was immediately just taken from you as a white person, as a black person, as anyone?
Don't compare yourself. Please don't compare yourself.
How can you just accept that? This is not.
What are nails, what are French tips that was done over here in America.
Bro, this is so unreal, and how can people just lack compassion? How? Why can't you just imagine yourself just waking up one day with your family not there anymore? So LA businesses are getting raided by ICE, or some people that are wearing stuff that says ICE on it with their faces all covered up. People are getting ran over. Shots are being literally fired, literally.
No, that's flashbangs and the smoke and all of that other stuff. Listen, stop listening to misinformation and start listening to Anton from antondaniels.com. We're going to cover this in the morning on the Millionaire Morning Show.
And this is supposed to be life right now. We're not going to get treated like humans because they don't see us like humans. They lack compassion. How can you lack compassion? How? I understand that you're trying to get criminals out. Why are you going to workplaces where people are just trying to work? That doesn't.
What, you don't think that criminals need to make money too? That's literally what happens, is that criminals try to make money by going to work also. They still got to make money. And it's not just about criminals. The criminals are people that came over here illegally. Listen, man, I'm all compassionate out. I know that maybe when I was 20 or even 18, 17, to be indoctrinated into the Democrat plantation and then to start taking up causes that wasn't for me. At one point, that might have been true. But as a 43-year-old man today, I will tell you that I am all compassionate out. I think that they all need to go. If you came over here in this country illegally, you need to get up out of here. I think that we're doing just fine. And I think that there's also a bigger play here, in that liberals are trying to control how many representatives that they have in certain branches of government by playing a role in a census. That's a whole nother conversation, again, that I'm going to deep dive into on the Millionaire Morning Show. Make sure y'all hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. Make sure you tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description, as well as pinned to the top of the chat. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later. Peace.